Hey people, how are you? Yeah. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's correct, Jenny Angel. The specific one with BBT and Carolyn. That's correct. Hi, Fractured Fairy Tales. Okay. Hi, Anna Rule. Hi, Crazy Nurse Granny. Sorry, Jenny Angel. Yeah, it just took a little while for me to get here because I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. What am I referring to? I'm referring to Carolyn's stupid ass comments under the video where Diane and Wendy massage Carolyn's temples. Keep her nice and calm. Okay. For 8 months, Carolyn drugged me and her flying monkeys constantly trolled me. And I thought it was just stupid trollers as compared to sophisticated trolls by saying, "Ooh, you're such a liar. You're a little liar." And then you'd say, well, okay, what did I lie about? And then they're not telling you what you lied about. So I just thought it was just kids or whatever, right? But no. It was, all coming from the same place. I'm done with Carolyn rewriting history, okay? And me keeping my mouth shut. I'm done with you, Carolyn. I'm done. You're rewriting history. You're gaslighting. You're giving a really great impression of a malignant narcissist. Like someone who specializes in that kind of work, they could read your comments and they could go, wow, this is a lot about what I teach my students. Yeah. Now, through this whole thing, there's been a reality. Like, regardless of what kind of rewriting history people want to do, regardless of maneuvering or positioning people want to do, there exists just a reality. There is a point where there is reality, right? I know what the reality is, what my reality is, what I experienced and what I did. And more importantly, Carolyn knows herself. Carolyn knows exactly what she has done and when. She knows. Okay? Now, while this same group likes to talk about dirty deleters, and all that kind of stuff, Carolyn does apparently, the facts seem to show, Carolyn does a lot of talking behind your back. Carolyn does a lot of scheming behind your back. She may not do things open and upfront and honest in the moment, okay? But she is there. She is doing it. It's veiled. It's veiled, which isn't that the whole thing, about the whole malignant narcissism? It's veiled. Her word salad video, how many times does she say over and over and over, like something like psychologist? It's very silly. But I came so close to asking Diane's discussion to come on her channel. Came so close. And I don't think I want to do that. But in Wendy, it's not that I don't like y'all. That's not true at all. don't know y'all not to like you. I don't like the gang. I don't like the ganging up. I don't like people getting hurt. I hate that. I don't like it. And that was my reaction to the one thing with your channel. There was nothing else. But I'm getting the same treatment because I refuse to get on the bandwagon to hate Armchair Detective. So I'm getting a lot of attacks. Now I support domestic abuse because I refuse to get on the bandwagon. I'm not going to get on the bandwagon. If I have a problem with someone, I'm going to have that problem with them and no one else. So I had a problem with Mel and Jay for Justice. I had that problem with them. I'm done now. There's nothing, we're done. I had my problem with Carolyn and I called her out. And rather than her responding to me as an honest person would, she sends in her flying monkeys. And there's no fixing anything. There's no getting truth out on the table. It's just assault, 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 assault. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Little Dove is the commander of the flying monkeys, I think. Or that maybe that's Casbat and Little Dove is like the second captain or something. So Carolyn says, why don't you just prove I called Jules Athaught a drunken witch? You got that from BBT and you can tell what a liar she is. Jules called me names like I don't even want to repeat and Dirty deleted them. I have them though. Oh, really? You have them, Carolyn? Why? Why do you have them, Carolyn? Is that a threat? What are you going to do with them, Carolyn? Why read a comment like that and then tag on to the end of it? I have them, though. Well, I don't know why you have them. I don't know why you say that in your cryptic little way that some disaster is going to befall me because you recorded something that I deleted. I don't know why. If someone says, hey, what's your opinion of Carolyn, Mommy Ramblin' Blog? What do you think about her? I'm going to say, well, I think she's an evil, destructive bitch, but I don't know. It's my opinion. My opinion is based on the way that I was treated by Carolyn. That's where my opinion comes from. No, okay, Diane, Diane's channel. I see your comment here. I didn't see, I was looking at the chat. This is true. Diane's channel, Diane probably does not know anything about what happened between me and Carolyn. I wouldn't think that you would. And I really don't think that I was brought up like on the panel. I don't think it was talked about. Well, no, that's not true. The only thing that I think I heard, Wendy, someone said that Jules Freedom was me and that it was me trying to come up on the panel. And Wendy said, no, I don't think Jules Athaught likes us very much. She wouldn't come up here. And she was kind of like laughing, but that's what she does. She giggles. I mean, it's just how she talks, but she wasn't like being mean or rude or anything. But she said that, Jules of Freedom is somebody different. It's not me. But that was the only thing that was said about me on that Jules Athaught. I mean, on the Diane's discussion or ladies' night or whatever it's called. I wasn't brought up in the actual discussion, but I was drugged through the mud in the comments. And I was then double drugged on the comments under the video once it was all put up. That's what I'm talking about, Diane. Not that you guys brought me up. Not at all. No. And to be fair, Diane, when I started reading these comments that were under the video, my thought was maybe I need to contact Diane and Wendy, and maybe I need to go up and answer their questions and talk about the experience and what happened with me. Because at this point, Diane, it has been completely rewritten. The reality of the history is gone. It's completely changed. I'll tell you this, Diane. I find myself in a really strange situation here. This is this. I don't know if you heard the audio or not, Diane. I didn't know the audio existed. Okay. And so for 8 months, I was being talked about in a really negative way. I was being talked about during some of the lives that Carolyn was doing. And then I was getting tons of like emails and messages and stuff. So much so where people were just saying, "You're such a liar. You lying bitch. Oh my God, you're such a liar." It got so bad that I set all of my comments to private under all my videos so that I could delete all the crazies, delete all the nutters, and then I wasn't going to let anything go through that would be negative against like the memory of Shanann Ruchek, and delete all that, and then put the rest of the comments up. So yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do, Sophie. And it's the never-ending story. It's the never-ending story. And each time the story is told, it gets worse and worse for me. At this point, I'm looking bad. No, K Smalls is not critical K. No. Two different people. Yeah. So I was being dragged badly in Carolyn's channel. Yeah, I'm being messed with in a big way. That's certain. But it is Carolyn, Rabid. That's my frustration. Okay. Oh my God. Never have I had to deal with this in my real life. It's always been stories listening to other people that have been exposed to this kind of insanity. Never have I dealt with it. And it's difficult. There is no way to manage it. The only way to manage this is to walk away, and whatever happens, let it happen. If it all gets burned down behind me, you just don't respond. That's really got to, that's okay. Rabbit dog. Okay. All I can say is that there is an ultimate reality, regardless of anything if an event takes place, there is, in fact, a basic reality. No matter what the stories are told after the event, the basic reality exists in the form of the impact and the effect that it has had on the people involved. Okay? I know what my part has been. I know what behaviors I have done. I know when I thought things or when I did things. I know that. It doesn't matter what I want to tell other people. It matters when I say I know it, I mean there is a base reality. Prince Andrew knows a base reality, even though he's not telling it. He knows what he was involved in. And because he has that awareness, it comes out by way of him blinking his eyes really fast and sounding silly during his interview. Okay. There's a base reality. I have mine, and Carolyn has her base reality. She does, in fact, have a base reality. And that is, she knows what she did, where I was concerned, with the Timothy Jones Jr. trial. She knows what she did. Regardless of the story she wants to tell about it, she knows. And she knows that I know what I did, that I know she's a liar. Like, I know it because she did it to me. And I was like taken out of left field. I was a small channel, had like 1,000 subscribers. I was freaked out because she was this big, huge channel. Or in my mind, I thought she was huge at the time. She had like 18,000 subscribers or something. And I was freaked out. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't do that, Carolyn. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to step on any toes. All I did was read a newspaper article, but I'll take that down. And I did take the video down. All I was doing was reading a newspaper article. And the next thing I know, she's going on her channel saying that someone called the district attorney and that there was going to be a mistrial in the Timothy Jones Jr. trial because I called the district attorney. And then her subscribers were going, oh, that was Jules a Thought. Yeah, Jules a Thought. She did it. Her mods were saying Jules a Thought is the one that called the district attorney. And Carolyn didn't correct her or stop them or intervene, just let it stand. And then the conversation went to, oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God, why would she do that? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you listen on one of those audios that's been floating around, you can hear BBT laughing and saying, oh yeah, you didn't even have to say Jules a Thought was the one that did it. She made herself look guilty by saying, no, 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 no. I was saying no, 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 because I was in shock. The idea, the thought of someone thinking that I would call a district attorney and interfere with a trial on anything, much less the murders of 5 little kids, I was horrified. And I was, it just wasn't in my reality at the time. Like, I just thought I thought other creators were like me. I thought people were just honest and above board, and it never occurred to me, not in a million years, that it was a setup. I just thought somehow my name got drug into it, and I was horrified, and I was apologizing, and I took that video down, and for days I was nauseated, and I kept thinking, good God, what did I do wrong? I mean, that was a newspaper article that I read. I found a newspaper article the day after Amber called into her show. I didn't say, and Amber said this, and Amber said that. I said, there's a trial coming up, and I read the newspaper article for the information. And I said, if you want to hear the audio, the phone call is on Carolyn's channel. You should go to Carolyn's channel and listen to it. I mean, I was dumb. I was a dumb ass. And it got me. It got me. So when that happened, I was freaked out. I was panicked. I was sick to my stomach. I felt foolish and horrible, and it was awful. And so for a long time, I would watch her videos, but I wouldn't participate. I would just watch. Occasionally I'd make a comment, and I would notice if I made a comment, there were, shitty things said. And then I was like, okay, these people don't like me, so I won't comment. So then I would just turn it on and let it play while I was doing something else. But then more and more, she started bringing me up. More and more, she was saying shitty things about me. And I would just sit there and listen. And I would think, why in the world is this woman saying this crap about me? Why? What is wrong with her? And so I ultimately decided, I thought, well, maybe she does believe that I was the one that contacted the district attorney. I mean, maybe she legitimately believes that. And maybe that she does hate me because she thinks I did that. Right. So there really was there was no way for me to rehabilitate to say, man, how do you apologize that you didn't do something? So ultimately I said, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to listen. It does hurt my feelings. Sometimes I get very angry because the things are being said are not nice. So I'm done. So I stopped going. I quit. But that didn't stop the bullshit. It was, I just started doing more of my own videos and less watching other people. And I was getting emails and I was getting comments. It was always, oh, you're such a liar. You're such a liar. It's such crazy stuff all the time. And I set my stuff to private and I said, okay, done. Don't want to hear it. I kept getting messages from people that were sending me links or sending me clips saying, you got to go listen to this. Here, listen what she said. Listen. So about 4 months ago, I said, y'all don't send me. I don't want to know. I know there's people are talking about me. And I didn't even say her name. I said, I know people are talking about me. I don't want to know. I'm not going to go look. There's nothing to be done about it. It hurts my feelings. It makes me angry. I don't want to know. Don't send me the clips. So I backed away. I didn't look at any more clips. I didn't read any more comments. I stayed away. So we are talking about stuff going on from 8 months ago. And I know for sure 4 months ago, because I know when I made the video saying, don't show me any more clips. Don't email me anything. I don't want to know. It got quiet. Everything was going well. There was no trouble. The night the event happened with Jays for Justice, which was a bad night for me because I like Jays for Justice. It started and something was sent to me that was completely unforgivable, in my opinion. It's so unforgivable, I'm not going to share it. And I came out and I said, you know what, Carolyn? Fuck you. Stop talking about me. Leave me alone. I have kept my mouth shut. I don't go in your channel. I stay in my own lane. Leave me alone. And that was exactly the wrong thing to do, because you talk about a flying monkey brigade. So then I was being called, you're a vile human being. You're trying to ruin Mommy Ramblin'. You're trying to bring her down. You're a horrible person, blah, 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 blah. And maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days, I don't know, some point in the week after this whole nightmare, this audio shows up, Diane. This audio shows up and I'm listening to it. My husband is sitting in his chair and he stops what he's doing and we're looking at each other and he said, you gotta listen to this. And we turned it on, we started listening and it was incredible. It was incredible. The amount of hate coming from this woman. Diane, I've had more interactions with you and Wendy than I had during the whole 8-month period with Carolyn. Don't know her at all. No emailing back and forth. No kind of messages. Only thing is me and my channel talking, or her and her channel talking. And I left one comment under a video she did about that whole Timothy Jones thing. But when you listen to her on that audio, you would think I was her arch enemy. And up to that point, Diane, there was nothing other than, the shitty comments about me. And then finally I said, leave me alone. Shut up. You're a bitch. You're incredible. Leave me alone. Something's wrong with you. For 8 months, you have been doing this. Leave me alone. Whether you're being veiled and subtle, or whether you're being direct, or whether it's your mods, it's all the same thing. Shut up. Talk about somebody else. I am a non-factor in your channel. Now, I did stand up for her with this whole demonetization thing. I stood up. I'm not even going through it again. I'm sick of going through it again. It's not going to change anything. But at the point that I heard the audio, At the point that it all went down, did I go after her? You are goddamn right I did. And why not? If you hear that audio and the things that she's saying, it is not, there's many people that'll tell you it was a recording from one night. It was not. There are things that events that I can date back as far as February, and there are things that I can get. I got the fillers in May. I can get doctor's records to show you when I got the fillers. The woman was obsessed with me getting fillers. The whole thing that she was talking about me looking like a lunatic or a homeless person or whatever, I think that was about the Amber Geiger trial. I think. But the point is, this woman that I walked away from her stuff, I instructed people not to send me, not to tell me things when she's talking about me. This woman was watching all of my videos and commenting on them to, sounds like herself in an empty room, if you want to know the truth. No, she is not talking about Molly Golightly. And if you go in the beginning, maybe you can make the case. But when you listen all the way through, she is saying that Jules, she's drinking again. And there is no doubt. You want to hear the funny part of it, Diane? I don't drink at all. Ever. Nothing. I don't smoke pot. I don't use drugs. I don't do anything. I am an old woman. You know what I do for my high? I go to classes. So then after these people attacked me, and yeah, I did call her a bitch. She was a bitch. She has treated me horribly. She has slandered me in the finest sense of the word. And the minute that she wrote it down in a text, in a message, it was libel. It was actionable in a court of law. I did call her names, and I damn well meant them. It's not about dirty deleting. It's not about hiding. It's about this woman has put a mark on my back since 8 months ago and hasn't let up. The only thing that makes it new to all of you guys is that it finally got talked about, because I finally had enough. And then after I had enough, after I lost it, then the audio shows up a week later. And instead of rational, logical people listening to the audio and going, oh, wow, you know what I think? Gosh, this audio actually matches exactly what Jules of Thought has been saying. We've been calling her a liar. We've been saying that Carolyn is the sweetest person and never talks about you. Carolyn never talks about you. Well, listen to the audio, and it wasn't just one time. It was over months. It was different moments. It was different recordings or audios or whatever we want to call them. This woman has been doing this for months, and I'm the one that's under attack while she's over there protected and loved and coddled and worshiped. She's so sweet. Why? Because she's doing it behind the scenes? Because she's veiled? Okay, I don't even care about that. Just leave me the hell alone. But then here's what we got. After they all attacked me unmercifully, then they come back. Now they're being rational, logical, and they say, just do us a favor. Please, please, please. Oh, rational, logical Jules of Thought. Please just listen to the other side of the video. Just listen to the other side of the conversation on the audio. I put it off for a while. I've been beat the hell up. I had been beat up. I'm feeling bad. And I really just didn't care. The only thing I really cared was that the audio reflected that I'm not a liar, that I am truthful. At least I got that out of it, that I am truthful. And in a very stupid moment, I decided to listen to the other side. I thought, well, after all, you've got all these people saying it's going to be so eye-opening. It's going to be so, let the sun shine in. You must listen to both sides. So like a dumbass, I did. And so it's just more of Jules of Thought is a bitch. Jules of Thought is a liar. Jewels of thought is not to be trusted. I can't take Jewels of thought. I can't listen to Jewels of thought. I can listen to Molly Golightly for hours. I can listen to Laura Keck for hours, but I can't listen to Jewels of thought. All I got to do is just be in the room and I can tell someone like that. That person makes my skin crawl. That's the other side of the conversation. And I don't know the woman who is saying that she can't take me. I don't know the woman who hates my guts. I don't know who this person is. I know now, but I didn't at the time that all these great, glorious conversations were happening about what a liar and what a horrible, vile human being I am. I didn't know any of it. I just looked like a dumbass. So, you know what? I'm completely over this whole, in Carolyn, so sweet. She's so damn sweet and so nice. Now listen to this shit left under Diane's and Wendy's video. Mommy Rambling Blog says, why don't you prove I called Jewels of Thought a drunken witch? You got that from BBT. See, now Carolyn is manipulating. Instead of all of this proving that Carolyn is a sneaky, underhanded bitch that's been after me for 8 months, now what she's doing is she's rewritten history so that me and BBT are a team. That's right. We've been working together. That's the new bullshit. Jewels, call me names like I don't even want to repeat here. I'll repeat them, Carolyn. I called you a bitch because you are. I said that you're sneaky and liar, and you are. It's what you've done to me, Carolyn, not because I want to hurt you or destroy you. I think that shoe is on your foot. Oh, and then she dirty deleted them. Jewels said, call me names I don't want to repeat here, and she dirty deleted them. I have them, though. Oh, really, Carolyn, you have them? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me, Carolyn? Because that sounds suspiciously like a threat. And then someone says, well, the proof is in the above mentioned video. I do see how some words might be about Molly Golightly, but there are clear referrals to Jewels of Thought, mostly. And then Little Dove, the captain of the Flying Monkeys, she says, Jewels of Thought called Carolyn a bitch. I'll call her a bitch again, Little Dove, and I'll include you too. She called me a bitch and other hateful words more than once. She deleted all of her rants. Why? Because they were low and she's a hypocrite bent on portraying herself as a victim. I don't have to portray myself as a victim, Little Dove. You guys have done that absolutely perfectly. I've been attacked by everyone. Everyone. Katie made her video. She's my friend. I didn't have to drag her into doing anything. And I can promise you this, Little Dove, the things that Katie said in her video were not even close in comparison to the crap that you and the Flying Monkeys have exposed me to. She said, how can anyone possibly not think all of their words and gang mentality have been okay? Do you guys understand my point? These people are aware of what they're doing. They know that they are the gang. They know that they are. They know exactly what I've done and what I haven't done. They know. And then Carolyn says, you are wrong. You have been misled by BBT and Jewels. It is sad to think. No, it is sad. They think it is okay to throw people under a bus to get ahead. Excuse me? To get ahead? Carolyn, do I sound like I think I'm getting ahead? Are you crazy? I'm not ahead. I have been called more names by you and your channel than probably my entire life. You think anything about this is good for me? Did you hear the bullshit that BBT said to you? Did you hear it? You're telling all of these people that are listening to Diane's channel that are reading these messages, Carolyn. You're telling them that me and BBT are working together, and yet you know the truth because you and BBT were the ones that were friends. You and BBT were the ones that together, not me. I was already out of there by the time all this took place. You're the one. You're the one. Then Carolyn leaves her masterpiece. Here's Carolyn's chapter on rewriting history. Here's Carolyn managing her image. Do you know how many lies Jules of Thought told about me? Really, Carolyn? What lies? Which one's that? That I mentioned her father? No, I didn't say you mentioned my father. I said your flying monkeys did. Your flying monkeys did, Carolyn. Never did. She lied. And she did because she was trying to make people hate me. Oh, really? Really? That's why every time I went live, I told everyone that Carolyn was a liar. Every single live, I told the people in my channel that you were a liar. Is that true, Carolyn, or was that you? It was about subs and views and money, because that is what Jules of Thought obsesses over while calling it a hobby channel. It is a hobby channel, Carolyn. And when I call it a hobby channel, I'm not talking about money or views or subscribers. I'm talking about the fact that you and your flying monkeys are constantly threatening me with the licensing board. That's why it is a hobby channel. That's why I don't do anything even remotely close to my profession, because I know that somehow I have attracted your attention, and that is not a good place to be. It's a bad thing to come under your radar, Carolyn. You're a scary person. Anyway, she goes through, she's just crap, just talk. Oh, and then she says something like that I bought subs. I bought 1,000 subs in June, had them all added on a single day. So it was blatantly apparent. I don't even know what that means. Why would she say that? Can someone tell me what that means? What does that mean to say that I bought 1,000 subs in a single day? So it was blatantly apparent. What does that mean? Can someone tell me what that means? I don't know what that means. What does it mean to say, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. She is projecting. Yes, she is. Ugh. I am frustrated. Diane, look, this isn't about Diane's channel. It isn't. They did not talk about me. They did not. The people that were in the chat were the ones that were talking about me. And then Carolyn left all this rewriting of history underneath the video itself. But the video was not about me. Diane and Wendy did not talk about me. No, it's really not. Oh, for sure, PhD. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, to be fair, Diane and Wendy, you know, they're just doing their channel, right? But I will tell you this. I don't even know if Diane is still in here because I was reading those comments. Did she leave? Maybe. No, I don't think Rabid Dog doesn't need to be blocked. Absolutely not. Rabid Dog is one of those people who's like me, really. It's just, I mean, she comes in here and she talks and she goes in there and talks and it's nothing. She's fine. You know what? Here's the deal, Joan. I don't have any interest, no interest, none. I have no interest in anyone leaving Carolyn. That is absolutely not the point. The point is I need to be taken out of this. I need to be taken out of this. Carolyn did, in fact, slander me for 8 months. It is there on the audio, the truth of what I'm saying. You can hear the tone in her voice. It's just, wouldn't it be, let me say that, let me appeal to your logic. Okay. I mean, that's the great thing about telling the truth is that it's very logical, right? Wouldn't it be like a stroke of genius? Think about this. Wouldn't it be a stroke of genius if I just happened to pick Carolyn out of all the other YouTube creators? I didn't pick Diane and Wendy. I didn't pick anybody. I didn't pick Laura Keck. I picked Mommy Ramblin' Blog to claim I was being bullied when I was not. Okay. To try to steal subs and views and money, whatever she said. And then 8 months later, an audio comes out where you can hear how much she hates me over multiple instances over at least since February. Think about that. That would be impossible to set that up. Nobody has that kind of patience to start something from 8 months ago and then keep it going before you drop an audio. No one has that kind of patience. No one. Okay, I am telling the truth. It doesn't matter what story Carolyn wants to weave. It doesn't matter how she wants to manipulate everybody. You guys are all wanting to talk about narcissists all the time. Narcissistic abuse all the time. Is it a covert narcissist? Is it a malignant narcissist? All the time. Manipulation. Well, guess what? You're in the middle of something like I've never seen. That's the truth. That's right. Diane's channel has always put it out there that the donations that Diane and Wendy get doing their thing always goes to St. Jude. Well, you know what, Life Rewinded? I say absolutely. Okay, I agree, absolutely. To come to an understanding that nobody brings up the other person's name. Yes, but here's the problem. I haven't said anything for months. It's been months where I have continually been portrayed as a liar, not to be trusted, that I'm sneaky, that all I'm trying to do is hurt her channel. For months, I wasn't saying anything to anyone, but it was a constant, underhanded kind of little snide jabs. One of the favorite tools or weapons of someone that might be narcissistic. They love those zingers. They love those zingers. They don't make it a whole big conversation because it's too much attention. But when they're ostracizing someone, when they're devaluing them and dehumanizing them with the intention of having them basically exterminated, they send out these little zingers, and the zingers are designed to undermine the person's character in your eyes. So it's not big conversations where they might be unveiled. It's little things, little moments. And it went on for so long, and I didn't say anything. And it was only after I started to stand up for myself in true fashion, I started saying, shut up about me. Leave me alone. Stop. Stop it. Then the flying monkeys were sent on their mission. And then I was in real trouble. Then I was in real trouble. When the audio was released, then I was in real trouble. My job was to keep my fucking mouth shut. My job when that audio was released, my job was to keep my fucking mouth shut. Even though you could hear Carolyn's words, you could hear everything that she was saying. It matched perfectly with what I had said, that she had been doing this for 8 months without me responding. No response from me. 2 instances. One just happened recently. That's it. No one could hear the audio. You couldn't hear the audio because the message then quickly became that I was working with BBT. But then when they released the other part of the conversation, then you could hear BBT's dragging me too. Let me ask you guys this question. Do I sound like someone who's interested in subs and views? Because this is not the kind of content that I would go watch. This is not the kind of thing that I like at all. And Diane knows damn well that that is the truth. I hate all of this emotional drama. I hate this shit. I hate it. It hurts people. I am not a liar. I am telling the truth. She has been dragging me for 8 months. There is audio that proves it. I am not working with anyone. I got Piddle and Bill's back. I've got Katie Roby's back, and that is it. I am not working with anyone. It is me by myself. And what I am telling you is absolutely true. Mental health awareness says, why are you crying over an innocent mommy that doesn't like the drama? I don't know what that means. That comment makes no sense. I'm going to guess that's a jab at me, mental health awareness. That's what I'm going to guess. Unfortunately, mental health awareness, it would seem that I've been targeted by someone who knows how to dish out a lot of bullshit. And when I get frustrated, I cry. When I get angry, I cry. It's a anxiety release. It's a stress reliever. I don't break things. I don't throw things. It comes out in tears. So I don't know who you think you are, but you know. No, I see you, Diane. So my email I'll put my email down here. I you know what? Here's the truth of the matter, Diane. Y'all stop commenting so I can try to talk to Diane, please, just for a second, just a quick second. I don't really know how to move forward, Diane. Okay, I don't. And here's the reason. Here's the reason why I don't know how to move forward, Diane. I don't know how to move forward because I kept my mouth shut for so many months, right? All this was happening and I didn't comment. I left it. I thought they would lose interest and they would go away. And it didn't. It escalated. And you can hear it in the audio. If you can date those clips so that you know which one happened first, second, third, you can hear there's more venom with each comment, right? You can hear it growing. She hates my gut. The woman hates my guts like she does. She's not pretending. She hates me. So I didn't say anything for months and months and months. And I said to myself, I'm not going to confront her because people like that, it does no good to confront them. It does no good to confront them. Please stop making comments. Please. Please stop. Let me try and have just a brief conversation with Diane. So I didn't say anything for so long, Diane. It was just incredible. And I wanted to, that was the whole reason that I told everybody not to send me links when she was talking about me, because it makes me angry and I want to defend myself. You know, I do want to go call her a bitch and attack her because I'm human. So I said, don't send me anything. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. Okay. I don't want to know. And so then I thought, well, maybe if I speak out, maybe they'll back off. Maybe the reason that it's growing, the reason that it continues is because I'm not putting any pushback. Maybe when I do come out and speak out, maybe that'll slow it down. Maybe that'll get it, quiet, or at least let it go quiet, let it go underground, right? Trust me, if this had only ever happened in phone conversations, I would never have given a damn. I don't care if they're talking about me. I don't care. What I care about, though, is that you get people that go in there and listen, and night after night after night, they hear what a terrible person Jules of Thought is. They come in my channel and they start attacking me, and then they don't even have a conversation with you to find out who you really are. So it's kind of a crazy position to be in. I mean, I'm in a weird position. But when I pushed back, Diane, then then it was time to punish me for having the audacity to tell the truth. And so at this point now, this was over. I didn't talk about it for several days. I started watching all the impeachment stuff. I did a couple of just chit chat, talky lives, that were nothing to them. And the next thing I know, bam, there we are again, right there on your channel. Not that it was your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. It is not your fault, Diane. I swear to God, I'm not accusing you guys. Just hear me out. Next thing I know, I hear that BBT and MRB went on your chat or your show. And so I went over there, and when I saw the messages underneath the video, I was just like, fuck again. Like, no conversation in how many days? And here we are again, rewrite more bullshit, more story, more rewriting history. You know what I did, Diane? I got to where I was getting like 90 thumbs down, which I don't care. So to me, it helps me. If I get a bunch of thumbs down or thumbs up, the algorithm is all the same. So it's just good for me. All right. I don't care. The problem is there were a lot of people that, that come to my channel and they're like, screw them. We're going to go over there and troll their channel. We're going to go over there and do thumbs down, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, don't do that. That's stupid. Don't do that. It makes you look bad. It makes me look bad. It makes us look like we're high schoolers. Just don't. That's just not, just don't. It's just silly. Don't do that. I don't know what to do now. After reading the comments underneath the video and the complete and total rewriting of history, me and BBT are on a team. I think I'm going to have to leave this. Carolyn, you know what? I know you. You may not think I do, but I know you because they write about you in textbooks. And I know that you're listening to this right now. I know you are, lady. And you listen to me. You know the truth. And you know that I know the truth. And the best thing that you can do is go over there and delete those comments and leave me alone, Carolyn. I want you to leave me alone. Shut up. Go away. No, she will not be sorry about this. No, this will be a reason to up the stuff. No. She's having fun right now. She's energized. This is a fun thing for Carolyn. No, I'm not. Beekeepers matter. I swear to you, this doesn't have anything to do with Diane or Wendy. They were just doing their channel. That's all they're doing. They were not a part of this. I'm not trying to say that at all. And it wasn't the show it's the comments under the show that are just more of the same old crap. It's what has been coming in my comments that I delete. It is the reason that I had to set my comments to private. But now I can't do that because now they're doing it on other people's videos where I have no control. And people are still very confused about who is it that is being slandered. And do you see me going to other people's videos and leaving chapters about what a monster Carolyn is? No. The video, listen, Jenny Angel, those comments were about me. I know she said that she was saying that about Molly Golightly. No, listen to the audio. Diane, listen to the audio. You can hear the tone in her voice. She does hate me. And that's her right. Not everybody is going to like one another. But it's not true that she's been, Okay, staying classy. I'm looking for it. Hold on a minute. Golly, so many comments. Still looking. Hold on. Oh my goodness, staying classy. I have gone back so far. Wait. Here it is. You have to understand that both you and Carolyn have both been manipulated. No, that is not correct, staying classy. The reason that I'm saying that your comment is incorrect, or maybe not incorrect, but inaccurate, okay? This has been going on with me for 8 months. The first time that I was aware of it was the Timothy Jones Jr. thing, where she claimed there was going to be a mistrial because someone called the district attorney's office, and then a couple of her mods said that it was me that did it, that I called the district attorney, and Carolyn went along with it. That was the beginning, but that wasn't the only thing. That's how long. Look and see how long that happened. This has been going on a long time, staying classy. Carolyn and Casbat and Little Dove, Red Raven Spirit, and Maui Chickadee, they started accusing me of being partners with BBT after the audio came out. But I don't even know that I had ever seen that. They never had said anything even remotely like that. There was never a comment like that until the audio came out. Yeah, Penny Red. Thank you. Thank you. Brockstar said, I've been watching this since the beginning and I have no bias, but MRB has been horrible to Jules since the Timothy Jones Jr. thing. Do you people really not remember? They do remember, Brockstar. They do, but that's their community, and that's where they belong, and they're going to back her no matter. And let me ask y'all this question too. Here's another question. Do you want to be me for even 10 minutes after seeing this? Do you want to be the one to stand up to Carolyn and go through what I've been through? Do you want to be the one, her going after you in her channel? Think about it. Because it's not just Carolyn that's going to come after you. It's going to be Carolyn and all of her people. I understand that, beekeepers matter. I know what you're saying. I know that, beekeeper. I know that. But you guys are the ones that don't seem to be able to hear the audio. The only thing that you're hearing is something that is going to exonerate Carolyn. You're not listening, not for a minute, to hear BBT is dragging the shit out of me in that part. I'm getting it from both of them. This is untenable. That's what this is. This is unacceptable. This is the last thing in the world that I ever believed I would be a part of, ever. Hapnosis, I am so sorry. That is dumb. It is so dumb. Yeah, Lisa Generic. There are a lot of people that won't do the videos. They won't do a channel because they see this kind of thing. And you got DHS coming in your house, or you've got the police coming to your door, or you drive up and somebody's dismantling your swimming pool out of your yard, or people are calling your licensing board. Okay, so I own my business. It's mine. I'm the boss. And it's funny when, someone calls to report you to yourself. It's kind of amusing, okay? But it is also frustrating and maybe embarrassing. Maybe a little, yeah, kind of embarrassing, kind of, to call your lawyer and say, hey, I may have this issue. And then you have to explain to the lawyer what the issue is. And the lawyer says, well, why don't you just kill off your YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's like the thing that is in my head. I know that's what I should do. But then the American in me that says, no, I have just as much right as anyone else to, have a YouTube channel. That comes to my mind, which is stupid. I know that. And then the other part is I like my channel. I like hanging. I like talking to you guys. I'm pretty frustrated. Pretty frustrated. No, BBT didn't orchestrate it, and I'm going to tell you why she didn't orchestrate it. A little bit of baggage. I wondered that. I thought that, but here's why I don't believe it. Because this was been happening for 8 months, a little bit of baggage. It's been happening, and no one in my channels, my friends and stuff, it didn't get talked about. I didn't bring it up. I just set everything to private. I deleted the comments. I deleted the emails, and I didn't go into that channel. I didn't listen to her say things about me. I just didn't. The conventional wisdom is don't respond and they will move on. Don't respond and they will move along to something else. But there's another group that will say, well, actually, if one of these people wants your attention, if one of these people is trying to get you, then your silence will infuriate them. Your silence will anger them further, and their behavior will become more audacious. And here we are. Here we are with me sounding unstable and absolutely no way of making this clear because it is so, at this point, it's so messy. Beekeepers matter. You're not listening to me. You're not. I know. I get what you're struggling with. I understand. I do. I know she's your friend. You have respect for her. I know that. And that's yours. That shouldn't, what I'm going through doesn't have any effect on your relationship with her. That's yours. But what I'm saying is at this point, I've done everything that I would suggest to another person. I kept my mouth shut for months while it was happening. I stayed out of the limelight for months while it was happening. What you say that I need to pick up a phone and call her for what? Do you think that she doesn't know what the truth is? Of course she knows what the truth is. Of course she knows what she's done. Up until the audio dropped, it was, oh, I never said a word about Jules. I've never said anything about her. Nothing. No one's ever talked about her. I will tell you this, Christy. It's probably been good for me professionally to have this experience, because I I know it's abuse. I know that people that experience this, whether it's someone they're dating or it's someone at work or it's a family member, I know that people that go through this kind of manipulation or being ostracized, I know that it's can be a truly like traumatic problem, and it can take a long time to get past it, and it can create feelings of paranoia and all kinds of things. I know all the books. I know all of the therapy you're supposed to do. I know all of that. But you can take this to the bank when it's you living through it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Mary Warren, hashtag Milo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't see that. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what, Lady Beekeeper, that's not true. What you just said is not true. Okay, it may be what you want to put out there, but that isn't true. It's not in my nature. I did not block you for disagreeing with me once. I'm sorry. Maybe it was the way you disagreed. Maybe you said something to me that was offensive. Maybe you said something to me in here that was offensive. I don't have any way of knowing that at this point. But how many people, let me ask you this, Lady Beekeeper, how many people have you seen in here today that I've blocked because they disagreed with me? Hell, you all disagree with me, Beekeeper. Every one of you have been in here calling me liars, and you don't have any idea what you think I lied about. You're just repeating it because you've heard Carolyn say it so many fucking times. And the way that I know that is because I heard her say it in her own channel, and now there's the audio that she says it over and over and over. Oh, that Jules, she's such a liar. Oh, she's a scholar, that one. It's really odd. You know, Carolyn said that I have an elementary school education because I don't know how to pronounce the word macaw. Or maybe it's because I'm from the South. You know what? Hot pink jalapenos, she hadn't done a damn thing. But you guys knew that she was my friend. And you went to her channel and went after her for nothing. Thank you, Thomas Tier. You know what I wondered, Thomas? I wondered if that whole video was sort of like an attempt to try to get me to wander into clinical territory to say that I was practicing, you know, where I could have like a problem with my license. Thank you. Thomas Tier has just stated the absolute fact. Word salad is a symptom of schizophrenia. It is a lack of conscience is apparent also, and more. Word salad has nothing to do with the video that she put up. Exactly, Lisa Generic. It's just, if you're from Texas, you call it a macaw. Yes, Emily is the president of my fan club, but that's harmless. That's not anything. It's not an everyday word, Ms. Mala. Um, well, Becca Steps is hate. It's just pettiness. It's just, you just got to talk mean about someone, and there's really not anything to talk mean about them. And so you have to look, you have to reach for something to say. And apparently, the way I say macaw is a reflection of my ignorance. Thank you, Rosie. That's the whole point, little black dress. That's what we ought to be doing. Yeehaw, Texas Cindy. Man, so frustrating. Well, the reason, Soul Sister, is because I've put in I put in 20 years of education and experience and training, and it's a big thing to lose. You know, it's not a job. It's not, oh, we're going to get you fired and you're going to go find another job. They take your license away. They take your life. You lose your license, that erases everything you worked for, you know, like over your lifetime. It's a real thing to lose. It's a big deal. Yeah, it's your career, Linda Welker. That's right. That's right. Oh, she's doing it. And apparently she doesn't have any intention of stopping. No, I'm not, Cowgirl Up. It's not, you know, crying out of like sadness. It's a frustration. You know, it's just tired of, I'm so sick of dealing with it. I want it to stop. I want it to be over, you know. You can block that crazy one right there if y'all want to. Block her ass. Well, it will, Kentucky. It will be tomorrow. I mean, it's frustrating to try. You know, at this point, here's the problem. The story is going to it'll keep on getting rewritten. People will keep on with their storyline. And it doesn't matter how many times I retell it with exactly the same facts. And the reason that the story is always exactly the same is because it is exactly the truth. But I'm tired of telling it. Everybody's heard it. Anyone that would hear it has heard it. And I don't want to tell it anymore. So I assume I'm going to be quiet and they can all do what they're going to do. I guess that's, where it's going to end up. Thank you, Bill Jones. And that's actually something that I've got a lot of is people have said, like that they experience this kind of thing, them like from family members or whatnot, and that they know the frustration. Yeah, it's probably been good for me, soul sister. It's probably been really good for me. No, it was MRB saying it, Rabbit Dog. There's no resolution, crazy nurse Granny, because she knows what she said. She knows exactly what she said, and she's doubling down. The live that Diane and Wendy did, it was about BBT and MRB. It wasn't about me. So if it wasn't about me, then why did Mommy Ramblin' Blog go underneath the video and leave huge comments basically rewriting history? It wasn't about me. It was about BBT and Carolyn. So the question stands, if that's really what the goal was, then why did Carolyn talk about me? Not one comment. I'm talking about, y'all go look at it. Go look at it. It's there. So she's doubling down on her lies. She's doubling down. And the only thing I can imagine, what does Jimmy think? What does her own husband think? Because he's listened to her. He knows that she has done this to me. He knows it. He knows it. What must it be like for him to listen to her deny when he knows, in fact, she did? You know what, Diane? I can't tell you to do that. It's not my place to do it. But I will say this. The live wasn't about me. It wasn't. And when you look at her comments that she put under there, it's all about me. It's not accurate. It's untrue. It's all designed to make it look like me and BBT have been aligned all along to hurt her. That all I care about is subs and views. Diane, do I give the impression of someone that that's all I'm after? If that's all I'm after, would I go out and refuse to get on the bandwagon? If I'm after subs and views, what better way to gain subs and views than to align with the biggest group? It doesn't make any sense. I will tell you, it's not my choice, but I did set my comments to private so that I could delete that kind of thing. And the video wasn't, the live wasn't about me, but I cannot tell you to do that. I cannot do that. I will say this. It is frequent for me to delete comments that other people leave under my videos about other subscribers. I do that. I don't let a personal, battle happen. I appreciate that, Diane. I appreciate that. Thank you. That was very kind, K-Town. Diane didn't have to do that. It was very kind. Thank you. Frustrating. No, I'm just frustrated, Diane. It's just I'm just frustrated. Just frustrated. No, I really and truly, I'm not like, sad. I'm tired and I'm frustrated. I'm really I hate that I'm in this position. I didn't delete that video, PhD. I put it on private because I wanted to move on. And I put it on private about, I don't know, maybe a week ago. Maybe 5 days ago. I could go back and look because I decided all at once. I decided that the channel is not a big deal. That the whole point, of doing the channel was, it was a small reason. And I never would have, I never even considered, anything like a YouTube channel. I guess really if I was going to do one, it would have been to do, as an extension of my job. But it was fun, it was not, I do a lot of reading and research and stuff anyway. I don't watch TV or anything like that. And so it's nice, to read about things that were interesting to me and then do a video and talk about the way I was seeing things and then see what y'all's comments were or see what other creators were saying about the same topic. And it was fun. It was fun. I'm an extrovert. I like people. And I was so surprised. I was so surprised that anyone would care what I had to say. I was shocked. My mom and I still laugh about it. My mom is just like, how do all these people come? How do you have it put a video out and 5,000 views on a video? How is that? It just seems so weird, right? It's just strange. And I've enjoyed it. And I tried to explain it to her. And I said, Mom, it's just weird. It's like you become friends. You don't really know these people, but you do. They become like your friends. And it's nice. You got company. Piddle and Bill travels for his work. And so, if he's overseas or whatnot, then it's nice company. And it's good to have people to talk about the things that interest you. It's good to talk to other people that are interested in the same kind of things. It's interesting. And I enjoyed my channel. And one of the things that Carolyn says in the comment that she leaves is she says that something like, I patted my own back all over the internet when I reached 5,000 subs. Well, I probably did, because I never imagined in a million years that anybody would ever want to come listen to me. When I hit 5,000 subs, it seemed like, hell, it could have been 5 million people. I just would have never thought it was anything. I didn't. And when I did the AdSense and I started getting a little bit of money, then I said, well, here's a way I'll be able to get Milo for my practice. And so that was a positive. And it just is a good thing. It has done nothing but bring good things, except this one damn problem that just refuses to go away. This one crap that just keeps on. And it just, I don't know. I think I got caught by surprise this morning when I saw the video. Like I said, I set the video by BBT. I put that to private. And I just said, I'm never talking about this again. I'm so tired and I just want to get back to doing fun stuff. I'm just tired. I don't care. The people that are going to hate me, they're going to hate me. And I can live with that. And there's people that don't hate me. And those are the people I enjoy anyway. So I don't care. Let them say what they want to. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm done. And then out of the blue, like I was just shocked when I saw that message this morning, and it was so far from the truth. And I was like, this is the rewriting history that you read about when you read these books and stuff, or you talk to people that have been through it. They all talk about how the reality gets changed over time. Each retelling of the story, it gets worse. And soon you end up looking like a crazy person. You end up looking like a crazy person, and you're standing there saying, no, this is the truth. Like, I swear to you, this is the truth. And you just sound like you're lying. And what do? And you know what you do? Here's the conventional wisdom. The conventional wisdom is, for the people that experience this, the truth matters. And the truth is what keeps you grounded, and it keeps you sane. And so no matter what you do, you don't give up the truth. If it means that you end the toxic relationship, if it means that you walk away from whoever is doing it, you keep the truth intact. You repeat the truth. And so I'm at the point that I just keep thinking, yeah, this has been great. To get Milo would be a great thing. To have my friends, that's a great thing. To be able to have other people that share the same interest in things that I like to talk about, that's a great thing. Even making some of the videos where I use my software, my editing software, it's fun. It's kind of artistic. It's fun. But none of it is worth 20. Well, actually, am I wrong? I think that's 24 years. None of it is worth 24 years of education and training. None of it. Shelley Weldon, Sorry. Shelley Weldon said, I was on here last night. Fun and interesting. I'm here again because my family hurts, lies. YouTube is part of my family. Jules is great. Thank you, Shelley. We did have fun last night. And it was just talking. It was just chatting. But we weren't going after anybody. You know, we weren't trying to hurt anybody. Thank you, Diane. I don't know why I'm crying, but thank you. I feel kind of foolish. Yeah. Y'all hashtag thank you, Diane. Yeah, I do. And Veronica, you've been someone that's been really hard on me. You have not been nice to me. I do need a break, and I did take a break. I took a break for 5 days, and I listened to every word of the impeachment hearings, which is about as far away from YouTube drama as you can get. And I came back and I had 2 days of everybody just acting silly and laughing and having a great time. And we're back here. So Veronica, why don't you leave me alone? Because I've really had it with you guys, all of you. Thank you, Reggie. Oh, I do feel foolish. I can promise you I feel foolish. I don't know why Veronica's here. I guess to do her, I guess she is on a mission flight, would be my bet. Hi, Ms. Demeanor. Hey, Sybil, here's something for you being so genuine. Thank you, Sybil. Hashtag Milo. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, impeachment hearings are still drama, true, but completely unrelated to me, right? So they were very impersonal. And they were impersonal, and they were confusing. So I had to really concentrate. So it didn't leave my brain free to think about other things. So in many sense of the word, it was a vacation from YouTube. Lonnie, you know what, Lonnie? I hope you have a great day. You have a great day. Well, you know something. Things have been very crazy on YouTube for several weeks. EO said, my son made a YouTube channel and went through severe bullying and stalking. It got to the point where he had to quit. It was sad because he really enjoyed doing it. Thank you, EOS. Yeah, I don't even understand it. Well, that's not true. I do understand it, but it shouldn't. Here's the truth. I don't even know why YouTube doesn't respond. Why doesn't YouTube put a stop to this kind of thing? How much longer does it have to go on? That's right, Yvette. I was actually, that was another assault on me that I was doing politics, and that was a big no-no, and I was going to lose my channel. And yeah, I would not let my kids on social media in this day and age. It has not been good for people to believe that they're anonymous. It hasn't, that people have not shown, they have not been their best selves. There, it's for certain. Diane, you didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that. And I thank you. But I'm putting my money, it goes into an account. I want to get a Milo, the Milo autism robot. So that's where your money's going. And thank you, Diane. She said, I'm sorry that I didn't know you were being attacked in all of this. I only thought this was between BBT and Carolyn. Have a great holiday. And if you want to reach out to me, feel free. Thank you, Diane. And no, I know I wasn't a part of the topic last night. I know. And so you've been very nice to me, Diane. Thank you. It seems like there is a dark cloud, hybrid Pisces. But here, look, I tell people all the time, emotions are contagious. Okay. They're contagious in the positive and in the negative. If you're in a bad mood and you go in a store and somebody smiles at you and says, my goodness, you look I love your dress, or you look beautiful, or your lipstick is an awesome color. Because they smiled at you and said something nice, you're going to feel better. But if you walk in a store and you're all feeling normal and happy and life's good, and then someone looks at you like, go to hell, I hate your guts, just that one negative look is enough to bring you down and make you start doubting yourself. So emotions are definitely contagious. There's no doubt about that. And I think there's an incredible amount of attacks right now on YouTube, whether they're well-founded or not. At this point, it doesn't matter. After crap goes on for so long and it's tit for tat and it's back and forth and on, no, there's no resolution. The only resolution is for everybody to put their big girl panties on and just shut up. That's the truth. At some point, after so much abuse has been dished out, it comes a point where it's time for some adult in the room to say, you know what? I've had enough. It's over. Your last attack was on me. I'm done. I'm not going to respond. I'm finished. It's over. And then in the same way that, negative emotion will spread, if people will start doing happy or normal videos talking about things, not people, then eventually that'll spread too. And y'all know that's true. If you go to a video and the creator's bitching and raising hell, talking mean about another creator, you get caught up in that. You do. As opposed to just, going and listen to a bunch of people acting silly. Or, of course, here's one of the problems that we run into. So with my channel, the people that like to come in here and we all talk and stuff, we like the old music. We're a bunch of middle-aged women for the most part, and we like the old music. The music that was common, that was, popular when we were kids, right? Or teenagers, right? So every now and then I would do one of these chat nights where I would play music, and yeah, I would get, that whole copyright strike so that any money was going to the owner of the music. Okay. Which is fine. I didn't mind. So we would just play music and we'd sing and we'd act silly and we'd act like kids, like we did when we were in high school. We would just act goofy, right? That was part of the attack on me, that when I do that, it's because I'm drunk, because I'm using drugs. So then I got to where I was self-conscious and I couldn't do the music and act silly and be myself, because I knew that, the Flying Monkey Brigade was on the case. On the sauce. That is right, Lisa Generic. Thank you, Veggie Girl. I'm going to tell you something, Maggie P. If this keeps on going much longer, I may have to get me a bottle of wild turkey. It could get rough. Y'all watch out. Katie barred the door. That's right, Blaze. Absolutely. Good music and a whole lot of silly laughter, and that can cure a whole lot of what hurts, can it? But it's hard to do. It's hard to do when you know there's people watching you that are going to turn it into something nasty and ugly. It's very hard to do. Why would anyone challenge her, Priscilla? Priscilla, have you been watching what I've been going through? Why in the world would any sane human being challenge Carolyn or Kazbat? Have you been? You want to? Let me tell you something. This is the truth. Do you know that I've had the thought, and I voiced it to Bill, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. At least the bullshit was staying in her channel. At least, I could control what was being left. I could delete it. It wasn't spilling over into other people's crap. It's rough. It is, Marina, and I have my doors open so I can see out today, and it's so pretty because the sun's shining and it's kind of cool. I'm probably going to go sit out by the water when I'm done here because I feel bad. EOS, thank you so much. 14, let's see, delete, EOS, delete. Did I say that right, EOS? Your cat looks like one of my cats. Looks like Nubbin. It's funny. Thank you so much, EOS. Kim, can't keep a Cajun girl down. Hashtag Milo. Laissez les bon temps de rouler, Kim. Let the good times roll. That is right. Maybe so, Loving Life. I'm not really certain about that, but I think YouTube's got the market on this whole video thing. There may be some smaller platform. Well, I guess there's D Live. It's a little bit different though. D Live is, you have to have like a certain number of subscribers or something before you can actually make videos and upload the videos. So they're trying to do it. Well, you know what, Shelly? We waited a long time. Piddle and Bill's spent his life wishing for it. I guess he decided he was going to be an old man and retire. I guess we figured we might as well do it now while we got the chance. Oh, BitChute. Okay, Elizabeth Grossman says that there's a thing called BitChute. I don't think I've ever heard of that, Elizabeth. Or maybe I did hear about it and I just didn't look into it. It does sound familiar. It's the same kind of deal? You know what? I think I heard it. I think I heard about it when people were like getting kicked off for making political videos or something. That you can put up the political videos on BitChute. Oh, there's a Michelle Malkin video. NASA. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll get me an account on BitChute. Priscilla says, I've had lip fillers. When she said that about Jules, I thought, how lovely having a dig at any of us that have fillers. And Priscilla, my goodness, how many women and men are getting fillers? I mean, there's so many people that it's become, fairly common thing. Yeah, you know what, Margot? That is something and this is one of this is the reason when I think about, not doing any more videos or anything. I like you guys. I don't know why we're doing this attack on women, Ridgemont. You'd think we'd be by it. 2019, you think we would be past women attacking other women, right? I mean, we're kind of being our own worst enemies, as if we don't have our hands full trying to just be treated as an equal. Now we're going after one another. Yeah, I get you. Ooh, Maggie P. I see that, but I'm not going to show that. Oh, somebody showed it. I didn't. Wait a minute. Cowgirl up. For your information, I know I will get attacked after this live, but for your information to everyone that PayPal'd her money for the flowers sent to Amber, sorry to say, I paid for those from all of us. Cowgirl up. Are you saying that? I don't really know what you're saying. Are you saying that you paid out of your own bank account the money for the flowers that went to Amber? Hey, K Smalls, how are you? You know what, Ms. Demeanor? When Kim Kardashian got her ass blown up, it made every woman on the planet happy because we all got petite. Go for that Botox, Reggie. You do it, girl. Yep, that's exactly what Cowgirl Up said. Yeah. So Cowgirl Up, the channel, not my channel, the Ramblers, they sent flowers to Amber, but Cowgirl Up, it was her money that paid for them, but people made donations of money to Carolyn. And Carolyn did not give Cowgirl Up the money. Is that what you're saying, Carolyn? I mean, Cowgirl Up. If that's what you're saying, just put yes. Now, Evie, Scorpio, that was nice. What'd you say? Why'd you say that, Evie, Scorpio? I will say this. Since I'm Blue Eyes. Hello. Been so happy to see you. I used to see you all the time, but I haven't seen you in a while. Yay. Good to see you. Oh, me too, Shelley. Absolutely. And if I was a wealthy person, I would be getting a facelift. People sent money when she got demonetized. I will tell you this, Lisa. That is one of the things that I feel probably the most foolish about is that I told people about her channel and then the whole demonetization thing happened and I felt really bad for her. I felt really bad, like truly. And I asked, like I was talking about it in my channel and I was like, maybe, if we wrote some notes to YouTube and let them know that we really like her videos, maybe they would reconsider. And I was a small channel at the time. I only had 1,000, maybe 1,500 subs. I was very, very small. And I felt really bad. And then And then she, got her monetization back or whatever. And I was like, well, oh, that's great. That's so wonderful. And when you listen to the audio, she's saying that I was actually, I was giddy. She says I was giddy because she got demonetized. And that even though I tried to pretend like I was upset for her, really, I was just really, really happy because I was trying to steal some of her subs. That is, how do you deal with that? Like, so so I can't play music and sing and act goofy and laugh like I do. I mean, you guys have heard me and Piddle and Bill together, right? Do I act goofy when it's me and Piddle and Bill? Are we laughing, acting stupid, pretending like we're drunk, being over the top ridiculous? It's fun, right? It's fun to do that. You don't have to be drunk to do that. Carolyn, you don't have to be drunk to laugh. You can be sober and laugh and have a good time. It's possible. And so in the same way that you guys hear me being goofy and silly with my husband, when we were doing the videos where we'd play the music and stuff, I was doing the same thing with y'all that I do with my husband. I was playing with you. I was acting goofy when I was pretending to be a gangster, and all that. It was a joke. I don't believe I'm a gangster. I don't believe I'm a gangster, K Smalls. I don't. I have a firm grip on the reality that I am, in fact, a middle-aged woman. Okay? I'm not a gangster. Well, yeah, full moon, but the problem is that when you get attacked like that, and then you do try to play the music and laugh and be silly, then you have an awareness that someone is saying, oh my God, look, she looks deranged. Oh my God, she looks drunk. Do you see my point? So it makes you afraid to sort of be yourself. It undermines your confidence. It makes you second guess yourself. Yeah, Rosie, if you can't laugh and have fun, then what's the point of living? Right? I mean, we're supposed to, God gave us the ability to laugh. We should use it often. Yeah, why not laugh and enjoy life, soul sister? Whether you're doing it with your husband or your wife or your children or your friends on the internet, laugh and be a playful person. Yes, happiness is not reserved for children. I agree, Rabid Dog, 100%. Rabid Dog says you cannot define someone, you cannot define something someone says in private as an attack. I agree, okay? Here's the difference, Rabid Dog. For 8 months, I was being attacked through her channel or through through manipulation, lies that were told about me that were not true. Okay. And I tried to tell people that when I got angry and I said, Carolyn, leave me the hell alone. Shut up talking about me. Leave me alone. And everybody attacked me saying, my God, you're horrible. Carolyn's never said anything about you. You're just jealous of her. You're trying to steal her subs. You're an awful person. And I was going, no. I'm not all those things that you just said. She has been attacking me. She has done those things and said those things. She did do those things. And people said, no, this is proof. You're a worse liar. She's so nice. She's never said anything mean. But then, Rabid Dog, the audio came out. And if people weren't so freaked out about protecting Carolyn, they would have heard her words. And the words showed that what I was saying had been true, that I was not lying. I've been saying this for months. This was not something, the first time was about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I got angry and I said I was going to buy, I think I was going to buy carpet. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning. I was in the truck and I had just found out she had said some more stuff in her channel and I was just weary. I was just tired. I had deleted a bunch of comments from her people and I was just sick of it. And I said, leave me alone. And I got a lot of attack for that. And then I kept getting all these links from people. And that was when I told people, when I got mad and said, leave me alone. It was a few weeks after that I said, look, y'all don't send me any more. Don't send me any more comments. No more links. I don't know I know she's talking about me, but I don't care. I don't want to know because it makes me mad. It hurts my feelings. It makes me want to respond. And I really don't need to respond. I was establishing a healthy boundary, right, Rabid Dog? And it continued and it got worse. And what that audio did is it proved to everybody that no, Jules of Thought is not lying. What I was saying was absolutely truthful. But nobody could see that. No one could see that what I was telling was the truth. Thank you, bless my mama. I got so tickled the other night. I don't know if Ridgemont High is still in here. Are you still here? She is, Reggie. Okay, Reggie. I fell off the bed laughing when you said, hey, I'm from Bless Your Heart country. I was like, yes, Reggie. Yes. You and I, we know what, bless your little heart. Yeah, we know what that shit is. It was awesome, Reggie. You were great. You were great. I'm a fan. Well, Linda Welker, I've been really surprised at the number of people that I'm from the land to bless your heart. Absolutely, Ridgemont. I know, right? We Southern girls, we get it. We know exactly when it can be used as a weapon. A lot of people don't hear it. We invented it. Yeah. It was perfect timing, wasn't it, K Smalls? Exactly, Ridgemont. We mean what we say and say what we mean, and we use very few words when we do it. Didn't you notice how Carolyn hurried up and did 3 educational videos on narcissistic personality disorder? That was the cover up for her smear campaign. You know what, License to Dance? That is the impression management, right? That's the part of the awareness of guilt where they're setting the stage for their denials when they know they're about to launch a plan, right? You can hear her on one of the videos saying something along the lines of, oh, how does she say it? Says something like, I'm not a schemer, or I don't do schemes. Somehow she says something about scheming. And my ears caught that, right? Like I heard it and I was like, well, that's a peculiar phrase to use. Isn't that a weird phrase? Think about it. I'm not a schemer, or I'm not into schemes. Well, what is the definition of a scheme? A scheme is something very specific. So I think, per the words of Carolyn, I think if they're about to embark on a scheme, or they're about to launch, their plan of personal attack, I think there is an awareness, or I know that they have an awareness. Eventually, it will lead to confrontation. They know that eventually the things they're doing, they try to do as much as they can behind the scenes. They want to do their team building when the victim is unaware. They do their team building when the victim doesn't know that it's happening. So they can go in there and quietly whisper, oh my God, that Joel, she is such a liar. I don't trust her. Anything she says is, she's lying. She always has a reason. So all of that is happening behind the scenes, but people are listening to that. And because they care for Carolyn, or they have respect for her, they believe the words that she's saying. And so they're watching me then, and I'm just over here like some kind of clown, and I'm being goofy and silly. And rather than them seeing me as just authentic, they're looking through a negative filter. They're looking for me to reveal that I am somehow underhanded, or I'm lying about something, or I'm trying to hurt someone. And so essentially what they do is they're just turning that mirror around so that it's reflecting away from them. And then they can do the dirty deed behind the scenes while everybody's looking at the victim and preparing to point the finger at the victim. So with that awareness of guilt, they're preparing their defense. They're setting the defense up in advance. And that's what, I don't remember who said it. Who was it that brought up about the videos on narcissistic abuse? That was all in preparation for her defense. When she launched her attacks and people came out and said, but here's the truth. Here's the truth. Here's the things we can prove. Now she's going to use as her defense, this is narcissistic abuse. She calls me a narcissist. She says I'm a narcissist. And incidentally, didn't she call BBT a narcissist? Didn't she do exactly the same? Didn't she say all the same things about BBT that she said about me? Yeah, she did. But it's hard to see through somebody that you've respected and that you've loved, Lou. If you've respected them and it's been someone that you've spent countless nights hanging out with and having fun, it is very difficult to see if they put themselves in one of these scenarios. It's really hard to accept it, which is one of the reasons that I didn't really attack people that came in defending her, because hell, you're the one being manipulated. I'm the focus of the manipulation, but she knows that I know the truth. She knows that I know. She knows what she's doing. It's not underhanded. Or not underhanded, but unconscious. There is fact. She knows what the facts are, but she also knows what her scheme is. Victoria Jones said Jay Bell's fundraiser was orchestrated by MRB, but I don't know what Jay Bell's fundraiser is about, Victoria. I don't know what that is. Thank you, Jenny Angel. You know what, Little Pink Slip? So Little Pink Slip said, I can see right through her because my family plays those damn games. I've had a lot of people that have sent me emails privately who have said, I believe what you're saying because this is exactly what the shit that my mom does to me and my sister. or I believe you because this is exactly what my husband did with my own family. So I've gotten a lot of messages from people that were isolated and ostracized in their own family by an abuser. I'm talking about like domestic abuse, the real deal, not just little YouTube stuff. I mean, it's pretty scary. Who's in a psychiatric hospital? Yeah, exactly, Lisa. When people have experienced it, they're much more likely to have an open mind and look for logic. They look for what is logical. In fact, they're less likely to make their decision on emotions. Kay Smalls, you little vixen. You're such a windy little vixen. Good Lord, Victoria. Really? Thank you, Marina. By saying that someone was in the hospital, so she said someone was in a hospital and raised the money. Foxglove. That may be an empowering experience. Break those social norms. It may be a brave new horizon for you, Foxglove. You know what would be hilarious, K Smalls? It would be hilarious if suddenly we start seeing on everybody's lives, all these creators start passing wind. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah, I'm a little confused, Margot. I'm gotta admit, I'm having a hard time understanding. I'm having a hard time kind of understanding what took place. Can somebody put it all in one comment so I can understand what I'm. Here's what I've got. Look at Ridgie's little picture, little icon. That's hilarious. Okay, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so Sarah said, someone traveled to England to work. Her husband was supposed to join her. She was pregnant. The husband died. The husband died? Oh my God. The husband died. The baby was born premature and in the neonatal ICU, and subsequently died. There were donations. Oh my God, Sarah, that's a oh my God, I'm so sorry. Whomever that happened to, was that J Bells? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's terrible. So sad. So it was J Bells. Okay, so J Bells' husband died, and then her baby was born prematurely and died, and there were donations that were made. She raised funds for several projects that never materialized. Misdemeanor. Oh my goodness. He died of an embolism when he landed in the UK. Oh my God. That's so true. It's I mean, it's a horrible. Yeah, Lisa. I mean, I guess that's why I'm having a hard time understanding the story. I'm having a hard time understanding the story. Did it really happen or was it made up? Foxglove, I'm worried about your choice of employment. I think you're coming into contact with a lot of seedy characters, if you know what I mean. Inconsolable. There's a good word, Rosie. Yeah, you would think, right? You think it would take at least 3 months, right? I know I would. Hi, Yellow Daisy. No receipts, no photographs, no, but that was when there were like $6,000, $7,000 of donations collected. Yeah, if your farts have seeds, get a doctor quickly. Absolutely, Ridgemont. Yeah, explosive diarrhea could be deadly. It'd be like bullets going across the room, Richie. Yuck. Ooh, this conversation has gotten gross real fast. Hey, Arian, how are you? Way too much fiber. That's right, Maggie. I don't know. It's really tragic story. It's terrible. Oh no, I don't think so, Lily Bell. No way. I don't. It okay. I'm going to say this again because I think this is important. Okay, people can talk in private. We've got our friends. We talk, of course. Of course, people will talk about other people they don't like. Of course, I don't have a problem with that. I don't. What I have a problem with is slander. I have a problem manipulating people. I have a problem setting people up, telling bald faced lies about them. Those are the things I have a problem with, right? And those things that I know were said publicly, which is the whole reason why I stopped going to her channel. And it is the whole reason why I asked my channel not to send me any links. I didn't want to have a confrontation. I didn't want to get angry, get my feelings hurt. I want to be a happy person. And it was weird that I had this person that obviously hates my guts. It's weird. But everybody attacked me and said that I was a liar, that Carolyn never said bad things about me, that Carolyn never mistreated me. People even said Carolyn never implicated me in the Timothy Jones stuff. Well, she did because I was there when it happened. I watched it with my own 2 eyes. Okay. What the audio did, Lily Bell, is the audio reflected who the liar was. And the liar wasn't me. The liar was Carolyn. It was a document of truth. That's what it was. It was simply documenting that one person's story was accurate and another person's story was not. Yeah, BBT was saying bad things about me too. I was under attack. I'm not going to lie, I felt terrible. I felt bad. BBT was dragging me, Carolyn was dragging me, and Carolyn had been dragging me, and worse than that, manipulating and lying about me for 8 months. I was in a really low place. And not only was I listening to this audio from both people that was very hurtful and painful and embarrassing, all of the subscribers were attacking me and calling me a liar. And I'm going, okay, so what you're telling me is that now what my ears are hearing is not true? No, it is true. But BBT said it too. I'm like, yeah, I know she said it, but you're still attacking me. Why is everyone attacking me? That was my point, Lily Bell. And then I went on to say, if there's this much proof that Carolyn has lied about me in such a bizarre and kind of cold way, that whole Timothy Jones Jr. thing was frightening, really, that someone could conceive of that plan. That was so true. And she talked about me in her channel in public, and yet people were coming after me and saying, Carolyn has never said a bad thing about you. If Carolyn and her subs would do it to me, well, why are y'all so fast to say that BBT is lying? Because you don't like her? Because you don't like the way she acted when she was mistreated? That's not really much of an excuse. I got angry when J is for Justice and Mel set me up. I got angry. I yelled and cussed at them. I mean, I didn't threaten them, but I did threaten them. I threatened them with the Nutgate video. So I wouldn't be so quick in this thing. I wouldn't be so quick to believe that BBT is the one that lied, because for a fact, there is proof there. For a fact that Carolyn lied about me. The truth is there. It's there. It's recorded. You can hear it. And if somebody will do it to someone they don't even know, I never had any kind of friendship or enemy, nothing with Carolyn. Then why wouldn't she do it to someone that she was angry at? If she'll do it to another creator that she doesn't care anything about, why wouldn't she do it to someone she's angry with? Use your logic. Use your rational, wise mind. Think through it from a position of wisdom, not emotion. Leave the emotion out of it. Take the emotion out of it. Use your logic. When you get people that are intentionally lying and misleading and rewriting history, gaslighting, your logic, your lack of emotion is your best friend. Yeah, BBT has been hurt. I hear her crying when other people don't. People listen to her and they just think, oh, she's just being aggressive and angry. And I'm thinking, why are you saying that about her? She's clearly crying. Can't you hear her crying? But they do her exactly what I've been exposed to. So no, I don't believe a single thing that Carolyn has said about BBT. Not because I'm friends with BBT, not because I know BBT, but 100% because I know what happened to me. I know my story. I do. I know my story. And I know that I was not only attacked and targeted and gang stalked, but I was also implicated in things that were shocking, huge. If it could happen to me, someone that Carolyn knows nothing about, then why the hell wouldn't she do exactly the same manipulation and lies against someone that she's got a problem with? Maybe, Joan. I mean, it's really scary. I'm one of these kind of weird people. I would never like tell my teacher, "Oh, I didn't come to class Friday because my grandma died." Like, I would never say that because I was terrified that it would like somehow magically make my grandma die. Even though I had friends that would use that excuse, no, to me, that was totally off limits, right? No way. Like, you'd say your car broke down or you overslept, but no, you would because you just have this weird feeling it might make it come true, right? So to say that some woman, her husband died and her baby died, I don't know. That's a big one. It's a big one too to say somebody called the damn district attorney's office and now there's going to be a mistrial. That's pretty damn shocking too. I know, Jules, and I'm going to tell you, BBT has been decent. She has been nice. She has been very kind to me. And I'm not saying I'm not angry with her or any of those things, but what I'm saying is it was painful to listen to. They were tearing me to pieces. They were, but unlike Carolyn, BBT hadn't drugged me through the mud. She's apologized, and she was not only did she apologize, she was nice to me. She was kind. So yeah, I'm good. Yes, yellow daisies. I'll put my email down here. Hold on. Oh no, you should know. Messing with their custody or divorce. My God, who wants to interject themselves into those types of situations? We got kids that the abusive parent is putting on a big show, and because the abusive parent is some hotshot doctor or lawyer or something, they're taking the kids away from the one truly loving and warm, responsive parent and putting them in the mouth of the lion. So you don't ever interject yourself into someone's kids or life or custody. Stay out of it. That's scary business right there. Yeah, absolutely, Jules. She was very kind to me. She knew that it was going to hurt my feelings. She told me up front. She was nice. Ah, that's interesting, PhD. Jules thought the person who claims husband and baby died is the same person who profiled BBT for Carolyn, among other things. Also helped to do the background check on BBT. Jeez, and my God, you guys doing background checks on people for what reason? It's nobody's business. The only thing we're doing is hanging out together. No one has any right to do a background check on anyone. Isn't that kind of thing against the law? Raise money to go to Boston and then didn't go. Agree, old woman. Absolutely. God. And the background checks. Why? Why? What is that? Why are there background checks? Can someone explain that to me? Oh, that's right. I learn. Yeah. Anyone who's slashing you about other people to your face, slashing other people to your face, turn around because when you're not there, they're going to be slashing you. Absolutely. No, I don't think anybody said it was fake. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Leave Jim alone. Y'all hold on just 1 minute. I got to answer this call. Drama llama. That's what I am. Have you heard that drama? I am drama llama. Hey, girl. I am doing a live talking to my internet friends. What are you doing? Are you at work? Good. Making some money, bringing home the bacon, huh? Oh my goodness. Was that fun? Yay. So why is she in, oh, I guess she's in town for Thanksgiving. Good. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. I know, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it's going to be sad. And Christmas is going to be sad. It's going to be hard. I know. I know. I know you're happy, honey. I am too. I know. Look, just are you supposed to see Lexus? Are you you're going So when is do you have class this week? Okay. So you don't have any test. Okay, call me when you can talk. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. It was real life. Yeah, it was okay. It was not anything, yeah, it's okay. There wasn't anything, it was so everybody, we're all just really, that was my daughter. And we're all really dreading the holidays. So, it's, yeah. But you do what you do, right? Life goes on. The first time will be the hardest. Hey, Wild Jewel. Yeah, and can I just say something? It's not normal that you should feel afraid of a creator on YouTube. If you do feel afraid of someone, you should ask yourself if that seems okay. Oh, Shelly Weldon, that is maybe one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. Thank you. Oh, pink sparkly granny. I know where you were going with that. I'm so sorry, honey. I know it is tough, right? We're really scared because this is our first. Yeah, Luby. So my dad died January the 4th. So this will be our first. Yeah. So my daughter and my dad were like really, they were good friends. So it's going to be bad. It's going to be yucky. Yeah. People shouldn't be afraid of a creator. If you are, you should ask yourself why. Who is your mom, K Smalls? It's hard, isn't it, Tennessee? I don't think you ever get over it. I think it just becomes the new normal. Yeah, we will, Luby Lou. So Lucy's World is your mom. That is so cool, Kate Smalls. I had no idea. How did you guys keep it a secret that long? Thank you, Jules Freedom. Exactly, Victoria Jones. I mean, there's that, right? I mean, but sometimes there's people that would prefer to have their privacy. I mean, it's nobody's business if you like, what if you go through a bad divorce, right? What if you, I don't know, what if you got arrested for a DUI? Why is it anybody's business on YouTube? Yeah, which isn't even the point. Is it PhD? When they start screaming, yeah, but is that illegal? Isn't that just deflection away from the true message? Thank you, Yvette. Yeah, that's very cool about Kay Smalls and her mom, Lucy's World. I love it. Very cool. Christmas Blue Persuasion. Like the name. So many, Joan. Sounds like someone's trying to get in my gate. Hold on. Oh, I don't feel good. I think I have a cupcake though. I think I have a homemade German chocolate cupcake in my kitchen. I bet that'll make me feel good. Okay, y'all. It's either, sorry, it's my that's my speaker outside. Okay, so I have a choice. I can have a homemade German chocolate cupcake, or I can have a bottle of wild turkey. Which is it going to be? I learned, said MRB doesn't celebrate other people's successes. She shits all over them. People like you, that's a problem for someone who can't celebrate success. Thank you, I learned. I noticed, I was kind of shocked when I was reading the comment where she talked about that the quote was something like, I patted myself on the back all over YouTube when I reached 5,000 subscribers. Like it was a bad thing for me to be happy about 5,000 subscribers. I still don't know why that's a negative reflection on myself. I never believed I would get 1,000 subscribers, much less 5,000. So I still don't know why she attacked me with that. It was just a moment that I was feeling good and happy. And I guess in her world, people don't feel good. I guess you're not allowed to feel good if you're Carolyn. Melissa Gostner. You win the quote of the day, Melissa. Melissa said, have both, meaning the chocolate cupcake and the fifth of wild turkey. Have both and bring your homeless, drunk ass back to YouTube. That's funny. Cupcake. RN votes for the cupcake. That's a great point, Tennessee. Yeah, I was, well, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Here's what I learned. There are some things worse than dying. And if you've ever had a parent that's been very ill, you know that. So, but I miss him, like I called him in the morning on my way to work and we would talk about 45 minutes. So I miss him very much, but he was very sick. He was. Okay, Jazz, that's funny. I'm not going to read it out loud, but it's funny. Victoria's voting wild turkey all the way. Yeah. Melissa, you know me well, don't you? Yeah, that is actually. That's been probably my biggest, that's when I'll find myself crying. Because I'll sometimes, especially if I'm super busy, it's just like an automatic thing. You grab the phone, make the call, right? Then you're kind of shocked as you realize, well, Gump, you can't do that. And so, yeah, so I started doing my lives from the car. Yep. And it helps. Oh, so Jenna wants to take over Carolyn's channel. You know what? Being someone who's on the outside and I'm not involved in all that, do you know how many times I've heard that someone wanted to take over Carolyn's channel? You know how many times I've heard that? And it's always a different person. And she herself, you can hear her saying that all I'm doing, I'm trying to take her subs, that all I care about are subs and views. No, actually, I care about being happy. And any interaction that I've had with Mommy Ramblin' Blog has resulted in me not being happy. So, no, I don't look to interact with that woman at all. Ooh, I didn't know that, Tennessee. My goodness, you and Katie are damn, God, y'all are like playing like tough women. That's tough. That is a complete change in your life. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. That's not, I hear a lot of people say, oh, that's the easy way to lose weight. You don't know what you're talking about if you think that surgery is easy. That surgery is not for the faint of heart. You've got to be a damn road warrior to do it. And then to, a year later, you're actually living a better life. Jenna has brain damage and needs a lung transplant, and Carolyn thinks that she's trying to take over Carolyn's channel. I'm going to go out on a limb here. If you need a lung transplant, you're probably not too worried about a YouTube channel. Just a guess. "20 years. Oh my goodness. That's something, Chris. Yeah, Penny Red. It's interesting, isn't it? It's like a textbook, right? It's like a manual, and you can spot it. You see the same old behavior, which is why there were so many people that jumped up and noticed Cindy Watts when it started. But then there were other people that found it difficult to tear away from Cindy because they had experienced, but they align themselves as the golden child rather than being the scapegoat. It is crazy, Blaze. It is incredible, isn't it? And I was thinking, I was really down on myself, thinking there was something wrong with me that I made her, hate me. But now, you can begin to see a pattern, and no, I'm not the only one. Not at all. No, kitty dog. Kitty. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I'm just laying down to go to sleep. Hey, Dobby, kitty dog. Hey, Dobby. She's a good kitty. She's a good kitty dog. Oh, my goodness. Are you smiling, kitty dog? Oh, she's so happy. She's a happy girl. Are you snorting? Are you snortles? Are you a snortles? Oh. Are you going to talk? Oh, kitty dog. Are you a snortler? Are you a snortler? Are you a snortler? Yeah, exactly, Trisha. Well, I know that's what happened to me, Lisa. I think I think the whole point is to undermine your confidence. I think anytime that it's done systematically, it's to undermine your confidence. And when you don't have confidence, then you alter your behavior. You become more withdrawn. You don't want to attract any attention. You're more likely to be compliant. You're trying to get someone to approve of you. So if you're a narcissist, there is a big payoff for undermining someone's confidence. You can get a lot of narcissistic supply back if you can destroy someone's confidence. I'm so sorry, Jaredon. Thank you, Jules. Of course, Casbat knows. I don't know anything about that, Trisha Callie. I didn't even know he had gotten any. I got some. I got some, and I never told anyone. I think we do, Victoria. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just depends on what the goal is, I think. Yeah, the background checks, there's no way to rationalize that. If you're doing background checks on people and you don't have a legitimate legal reason to do so, you're a criminal in my eyes. You don't have the right to that information. And even those little things, the little checks that you can pay for, that's like, that gives you like publicly available information. You have to click something that says something like, you promise not to use the following information for stalking, or, there's some kind of little disclaimer that you have to check. Well, isn't that exactly what they're doing? When did this happen, Trisha? Because last I heard, Robbie was all about mommy rambling. Yeah, that victimization thing is it's a tool. So licensed to dance. When you are one of those researchers that this is sort of your area, it's real. I mean, it's fairly simple to. my God, Lisa. Is that right? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I never in a million years would have believed that Robbie was blocked. I hope he's not giving in to that, Trisha. That's kind of like extortion, isn't it? No, exactly, veggie girl. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I can't believe that. Y'all want to hear something hilarious? I think my next door neighbor is drunker than a coot. Oh my God. Like, I think he's out there, like, literally singing at the top of his lungs. All right. I guess I could take my bottle of wild turkey and go hang out with the neighbor, huh? Tonight will be broadcasting live from the drunk neighbor next door. Oh yeah, Trisha. Yeah, that's why it's so hard to believe anybody would be angry with Robbie, because he is so, avoiding the drama at all costs. Yeah, if he dis well, the great thing is that he's got a chain link fence all the way around his property, even in front of the water. So it makes you wonder if his wife put it there on purpose, right? Here, honey, I think we need a chain link fence so you cannot fall into the ocean. Oh, that would be fun, Melissa. Sage Rage! What are you doing, Sage? Sit. Give me a high five. Oh, reach for the sky. Good girl. You're so smart. You're so smart. Good girl. Good girl, Sage. I know, Kitty. You're a good girl, too. You're a good girl, kitty dog. You're a good kitty dog. You're a good kitty. Can you talk? Say please. Say please. Oh, what you growling at? What you growling at? No, don't chew my sock. No. See, kitty. Shh, shh. Don't chew my sock. Don't chew my new sock. Don't do that. Don't do that, little Snortle. Don't do that, Snortle. Come here. That's my sock. No, quit. Don't. You're going to put a hole in it. Quit. Ah! Quiet. Sage, stop it. Sage, bring that to me. Sage. Oh my God, I wish I could see. My dogs have gone crazy. Sage, give that to me. Thank you. No, my sock. No, it's not yours. No. I wish I could see them. They just went crazy all of a sudden. They both just started grabbing things and running. It's just surreal, Victoria. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm reading the stories, and it's so strange. Let's give them something to talk about, a little mystery to figure out. Kitty dog. Kitty dog. People are talking about people. I hear them whisper. You won't believe it to me. And now I can see life's going under. Can you start over, please? BBT Boston, welcome. I'm BBT right now. I'm trying to make a decision if I'm going to drink a fifth of wild turkey or I'm going to eat a German chocolate cupcake. So far, the room is divided between eat the cupcake or drink the turkey. I am licensed to dance. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Flyaway. Yeah, it's so weird to, the sauce is the sauce. That's right, BBT. Some of it's just a little spicier than the next, right? You ought not really, people. Okay, I'm serious. If you're afraid of a creator, there's something that maybe not very healthy going on. You know what I mean? I don't think YouTube is supposed to be a frightening experience. The cupcake, right? The cupcake is pretty damn yummy. Put it in the microwave for a few seconds, make it all warm and yummy, right? Pretty good, huh? That's probably what I need to do. Yeah, Priscilla, you are wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, now there's something we need. An investigator. Someone who knows what the hell they're doing. Yes, thanks so much. Oh, now there's a thought, Hot Pink. Captain Morgan's Spice Rum Punch. Well, Priscilla, you are welcome. And I promise you, no one will be doing any background checks on you here. That's a promise. Let's give them something to talk about. That's what you wonder, Ash. Is there someone that she's worried looking for her? Maybe that's why they need to all have background checks to make sure that you're not the one after her. A little mystery won't hurt much, no. Let's give them something to talk about. Yeah, take care. Well, now we know, Lily Bell. Oh, I was so mad when I found out about Hot Pink. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. There's a plan, Hot Pink, and you need one of those little umbrellas, girl. Put in your drink. Oh my God. I am not kidding you. My neighbor is going berserk. He is so drunk. Oh my gosh. I am, Priscilla. Here's the problem. So you get you feel powerless, right? And you don't know how to, like, you want to get the truth out, but then you just sound insane trying to put the truth out. So it's, and then it's the frustration that I have such a hard time with. As long as I can act, as long as there's something I can do to approach a problem, then I'm in control. I feel, grounded. But when I'm confronted with something like this, that there's no like logical, rational response, because it's a completely irrational situation, then it's frustrating. It's the frustration. The anger will make me cry every time. It's not possible. And it's also like not probable. Like, why would anybody even think to do that, Lori? Like, it's not even something that, how would anybody do that? Old woman is going for the cupcake. Okay. Last night, Emily, hold on. Okay. Jules, a thought. Last night, Emily called me mentally retarded. She tried to blame me? For what? Yeah, exactly, little pink slip. That's crazy, Linda. I will, Jennifer. Okay, now Pamela is a problem solver. Nothing's getting by this woman. She said, take the cupcake, put it in the bowl, and pour the turkey over the cupcake. Hell yeah, you're a genius, Pam. Genius. Well, you know what? I hear a little birdie told me that Emily has gotten very active in Mommy Ramblin' blog. Yes. Emily has gotten very active, which is funny. No, you're fine, old woman. You reminded me about my cupcake. I see that, Pamela. You're an ingenious woman. German chocolate rum cake. I mean, how can you go wrong, right? Emily is the president of my fan club. Yeah, that's true housekeeping. Well, you know what, Sissy? I have gotten angry a few times, and I wasn't, I should have been angry. It was a bad thing that happened. But I wasn't proud of it, I don't want to be angry. She made a Dissect Jewels series. Really? God. Gosh, I don't know why I missed that. I didn't see that. That's so funny. That's kind of pathetic, actually. It's a little sad, but I don't know. Thank you, Jules Freedom. Yeah, I don't really want people going around, attacking other people. It's better not to. It is stupid, Marina. In 10 parts? Okay, I'm sorry, but that's just too weird. That's very weird. So weird. I must have been watching the impeachment. It was bad and boring, huh? Oh, yeah, it's okay, PhD. She's really, it's okay. No, oh, I don't watch her. No. No, I don't watch her. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She turned on me, K-Tom, because I took her wrench away. That's why. No. Is that true? Somebody just wrote that Carolyn was in Emily's live last night and they were scissoring. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's really sad. That is really sad. I tried to be her friend, Linda. I did. Um, I tried to be her friend. I tried to give her a place, and it just went from bad to worse, and it was a bad thing. It was a bizarre situation, and it got to a point that I didn't really know. It just got bad. And it made, on some level, Piddle and Bill felt like she was trying to like bait me, but it was weird the way she changed. I mean, she seemed like, she was okay. But then something changed and it went weird really quick. It got weird. That's the word. It was weird. She got weird really fast. And yeah. And so that was it. But I will say this, Carolyn and Emily, they both have like a type of the same kind of personality, kind of. So maybe they'll be good friends. They did manipulate me, Linda Welker, but I mean, I tried to be Emily's friend. I tried to give her a place, and I got messages from people, and I ignored it for a long time, and then it got to be weird, and I had to make a move, and I wasn't happy about it. Yeah, and it wasn't even a rotating a wrench thing. She just kept, it got to where everything that we would talk about, it wouldn't matter what the topic of conversation was. She was interjecting race. It got to where she only wanted to talk about race. And it got very strange because here you are having a conversation about what? Nibiru. Okay. So we're having a weird conversation about conspiracy theories. And suddenly she's talking about, the people fighting over removing the monuments, the Civil War statues. It's like she was always trying to get people to, get into an argument based on, like race related stuff. She was even making comments one night about the KKK. And it was at that point, a couple of people that I have a lot of trust and faith in both said the same thing. They said, you're going to have to get rid of her. There's something going on there. I might also point out that if you listen to the audio, in some very strange, weird reason, Carolyn says that, that Jules, she's going to be using racial slurs. What a bizarre thing to say, right? I mean, talk about coming out of left field. So I just thought about that. I didn't realize that when I was thinking about the Emily deal. But I mean, Piddle and Bill saw it. You can ask him. He was like, why is she always trying to talk about race? And I said, I don't know. Maybe that's just her thing. I mean, I was just kind of accepting of it. But then it turned in, you could see where she was jabbing, trying to get people to argue with her or say something. So I wonder, was she even back then friends with Carolyn and was trying to get me to get into a racial conversation? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe Yvette. Because she's definitely all up in the middle of Carolyn's butt, which is probably not a very pleasant place to be, if I'd have to guess. Oh, you think so, little pink slip? Maybe. You're great, Elizabeth. Don't worry. You're good. You know what, Ellen? I wanted to try to be her friend. It seemed like she didn't know very many people in real life. It seemed like she was kind of homebound. It just seemed like she just didn't have much. And I felt bad for her. I was just trying to be a good friend. But now you got to wonder, is that what she was trying to do? Did she want to make it seem like she didn't have any family? She didn't have any friends. She didn't have a job. She didn't have any money. I mean, that's all she ever said was how she had nothing. And all of that, prompted the mom in me to come out. Yeah, exactly, Victoria. Absolutely. Well, Hot Pink, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're a good friend. Well, Rosie, she did it. She got blatant about it when I took her wrench away, but I took the wrench away because of the unusual behaviors that she was doing. Yes. He's my husband. Yep. Like my Scottish gran always said, those who stir the shit pot should have to lick the spoon. Well, who can argue with Scottish logic, right? Your leader, Hot Pink? Let's just try friend. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, exactly, yakety yak. That's the bit. That's it, right? I mean, that's it right there. Katie, Katie, hey girly, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. It's been a rough day, Katie. Just sinister witches, it's bullshit. I went, I I took a break from YouTube. I watched the impeachment stuff, and then I made a couple of videos that were just chit chat, nothing going on. And the next thing I know, she's leaving novels like chapters, about me, rewriting history, just horseshit. So, but it looks like, thankfully, Diane was decent as hell. She was great. And so the truth came out and Diane helped me. And hopefully, it's not going to stop though. It's not going to stop because what we were just talking about. Emily is a girl that used to be a wrench in here. And they said that now Carolyn went into her small channel. Emily's got a very small channel. And Carolyn was in there last night. And Emily has done like a 10-part series dissecting jewels of thought. And she's dragging Bill. So it's insanity. It's insanity, Katie. It's insanity. And apparently I made you make the video about the bitch. Yeah, she's back at it. That's right, Ash. You know what, Katie? Your video with your dad the other day. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was It was one of the best things I've seen in such a long time. Reminded me so much of me and my dad. Yeah, I'm not Little Pink. That's a non-factor. I tried to be her friend, Margot. I did. Yep. I tried to be her friend. Oh, me too. Me too. I am. Whew, I was really upset a while ago. I'm a little embarrassed that I got that mad, but I'm better now. I'm just sitting here having a conversation whether I should have a German chocolate cupcake or if I should open a bottle of wild turkey. But Pamela, Pamela, the voice of reason, she said, take the chocolate cupcake, put it in a bowl, and then pour the wild turkey over the cupcake. So Pamela's got it going on. Yeah, your dad is a sweetheart, Katie. I told watching you guys together and then y'all went to eat and yeah, y'all are friends. It reminded me so much of me and my dad. It was great to watch it. It made me, I miss my dad, but it was great to watch it because it sort of made me, it's kind of weird because it made me like, I don't know, it helped me remember, it's good. It's a good video. Yeah, I promoted Emily's channel. I did. Yep. Yeah, me too, Yellow Daisies. But it was a good thing, right? I mean, it made me feel like it kind of made me feel closer to my dad by watching them together. So it was a good thing. It was a good gift. It was a good gift, Katie. He's a sweet guy, right? The feeling is mutual, Miss effing wonderful. I love you too. It was Lisa Donald. It was so heartwarming and it was real, right? It was so real. And you can just tell he's just a nice man. I got tickled, Katie, because you were saying, okay, my dad's old. He's kind of a jackass. If he says something, just overlook it. And then he gets in the car and he's totally a sweetheart. I was like, when the hell are you kidding? You got the greatest dad on the planet. Oh, Cindy Foley. Oh my God. You would not believe the whole money thing. Yes. Didn't that get weird? It got so weird, didn't it? Yeah. Oh my God. So Cindy Foley said, I thought she really wanted to be my friend and she really roped me in. Then in August, Emily was asking for money. I had $7 left in my account and I sent her 5 and never even got a thank you. Oh my God, Cindy. No, it got so weird. It did. I don't know if that's true, Chris Myers. I mean, a lot of people can gossip and stuff, but I would say that it was very unusual that he brought the music boxes over to her and he was trying to get her to listen to the music boxes when she got so angry. That sort of suggested he might have been nervous. Yeah, Tennessee. I figured when I heard that about your hillbilly husband talking about Piddle and Bill, I kind of thought that might be coming from Emily. But of course, now it seems like Emily and Carolyn are all up in the middle of one another, which is a little bit scary to think about. I don't know. I don't know. It got weird, Margot. I know, like, I was really pushing for her to get her 1,000, subscribers. I don't know. Melissa Costner, you didn't know about the music box? Yeah. Music boxes. Oh, she knows, Hot Pink. She knows that you're my friend. No, 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 no. She knows. It's okay. Thank you, Tennessee. Just because we talk slow don't mean we're dumb. You know what I mean? I'm glad you were here, Priscilla. We had fun. Well, maybe it wasn't all fun. Carolyn. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Me too, Yellow Daisies. Trust me. Yes. So Emily, I gave her a wrench. I overlooked people that were not happy. I pushed her channel. I tried to get people to go subscribe. I pushed Mommy Ramblin' Blog's channel. Yeah, tell me about feeling like an idiot. I feel like a naive idiot. Yes, I do. But I also made friends with Hot Pink Jalapenos, Melissa Costner, Cindy Foley, Little Pink, yes, JP, Dr. Gunsmith, Lisa we got lots of good friends. There's only been a few times that we've been foolish. We have to keep things in perspective. Yeah, hell yeah. I love my tally. 10 points dedicated to Moa. Jules of Thought, Ted Bundy. That loser only got 6 parts. I got 10. And I don't even think that Charlie Manson even got a multi-part series. That's right. I'm big time. I'm nationwide. That's what my mother says too, Margot and Yellow Daisies. My mom says that if you're the kind of person that you always feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, that people are betraying you, it's because you're too trusting, because you yourself are trustworthy. That's right, Pamela. Did you unsub, Marina? You little minx, Marina. You little vixen. Oh my God, that would be absolutely wonderful, Tennessee. I love the Christmas villages. You should take them out. It'll make you feel close to her. I've seen Manson's son, and he does look like Charlie, doesn't he? Yes. Like Peter Mon says, I'm YouTube famous. Got to be famous somewhere, right? Don't tell me that, little pink slip. I may vomit. I may vomit the house if you tell me. Is that the truth? She did a 10-part series based on each letter of my name. Oh my God. That's funny. So funny. Hey, JP, look at all those. I'm looking over what is it? I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. Yeah, that's bizarre, right, Sybil? Yeah, that's a stalker for you, Nanny Love. Yeah, you can't live with them and you can't shoot them. Yeah. Oh my God. That poor girl. So is Bill one of the Jules, Bill, 10 lettered? So she included Bill? Piddling Bill? Rosie, I'm sorry. This is just funny. That's so terrible, Lily Bell. I mean, the thought is just terrible. Well, thank you, Pamela. He's a fun guy. He's a nice man. He's funny. Yeah. Oh my God. It's so funny. So funny. So funny. So funny. So funny. Oh well. No, apparently they're still going at it. Apparently Emily is their newest conscript. Yeah, sick pup. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, who in the hell would Piddlin' Bill makes cooking videos? How do you hate someone that is making cooking videos? You know what? I'm going to tell you this, Wild Angel. Katie loves Bill. Okay? Katie loves Piddlin' Bill. I hope she knows what she's doing going after Piddlin' Bill. She may make a whole lot of enemies with that. I mean, she can hate on me because a lot of people hate me, but no one hates Bill. Yeah, maybe she can't cook, Shelly. That's right. Maybe she can't. Maybe she can't cook. That's why she hates Piddlin' Bill. He's a funny guy. He does make me laugh. Yeah. Lisa Lett said maybe Piddlin' Bill is trying to steal Emily's subs. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Crazy. Meanwhile, back at the boot getting store, we hillbillies, we're doing pretty good. We're pretty calm. We're pretty healthy, pretty rational. Yeah, I drew the line at the chicken neck getting store. You know what that crazy man told me? I said, "What the hell are you doing with chicken necks?" He said, "Well, I'm gonna put the chicken necks in the crab cages to catch crabs." And I said, "Well, what are you going to do if you don't catch any crabs?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "I guess I'll get the chicken neck and make some chicken neck stew." I said, "For us?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not eating chicken neck stew and damn sure not eating it out of the damn ocean." Yeah, sissy. They can call me and Bill hillbillies all day long. They have no idea what our lives are. Oh, I think I had a nightmare about it, Gina. I think I was dreaming about chicken necks at night. And the chicken neck was all gross and slimy and nasty. And on the top of it was Emily's little head. Like in that movie, The Fly. Help me, help me. Oh, no, nothing, Lily. You're good. I don't know. Is there somebody in here posting as me? That happened the other night. Yeah, Dot said, there's one thing about hillbillies and rednecks. They know where to hide the bodies and no one can find them. I'm just saying. Yeah. Long walk out into the swamp, right? That's right, Marina. Yep. Hey, main girl. I'm a hillbilly too, Gina. Damn them if they can't take a joke. To so many people, Lily. So many. Jenny is hillbilly by proxy. Well, you want to know something? I would rather be hillbilly than borderline any day. Right? Yep. Holly Jolly gets it. Okay, peeps. You know what? Jenny is an Amish hillbilly. Okay, now my neighbor is out there literally hooping and hollering, or hooting and hollering. He's literally out there going, "Ah!" I'm going to have to go see what they're up to. Was it a good one, Yellow Daisies? Did you get it? Fried green tomatoes with crab sauce. Works for me, sissy. I don't know if he's nude or not. I'm going to have to go look. Sometimes he goes out there in the morning. My husband swears he's drunk. He goes out there and all he's wearing is his like his robe, and he's got his flip-flops on, and he stands there and he looks out into the ocean and the wind is blowing, right? So his robe is fluttering and he's naked, and my husband says he's drunk. My husband says he's gone out there a couple of times and talked to him, and he's drunk as a coot, like he'd stayed up drunk all night. Dot to dot. The you talking about the catalog? He is living his best life, Melissa. He's living that best life right now as we speak, from the sounds of it. I can't see him because they've got a swimming pool, but where it is, I have to go into a different room to see it. So I'm fixing to go peek and find out why he's so damn happy. I called her out and said, you have to comment on every word of Jules' content. Yeah, just, you know what, Hot Pink, I don't care. She's kind of sad. Just let her do. If she finds a friend in Carolyn, that's great. They can be friends together. No, I have not seen that, Margot. If I see it, I'm reporting it. Yeah, Hot Pink is a good friend, Jenny Angel. She's loyal. No one's mentioning your name, Lily. There are apparently 2 Lily Bells in here. So y'all disregard anything Lily Bell says for right now. Okay, that's funny, Rosie. That's funny. That is hillbilly, Pamela. Oh, you know Emily is going to take over Carolyn's channel. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, I don't appreciate that either, Hot Pink. That's just, you know what? Where is all of that screaming and yelling using that term, right? Oh, well, they won't know. Nobody will say anything because nobody knows who the hell Emily is. I mean, how many subs you got? 3? I need to mail it to you, dot to dot. I'm not going to watch it, Hot Pink. That's one thing. I'm not going to watch people bashing me. I'm not going to watch people saying mean things about me. And I'm certainly not going to watch them saying mean things about my husband. My husband is a nice man. He's a really nice man. He's a great dad. You won't ever find 2 kids more loyal to their dad. Well, Katie, you see how much Katie loves her dad and how committed she is to him. That's how both Bill's kids are. Okay. They love their dad. He's been a good man to his family. So you're going to have a hard time. If you're trying to beat up Piddling Bill, you're going to have a big problem because he doesn't make people mad. People love him. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's pitiful, Hot Pink. Just ignore her. She's nothing. Yeah, hashtag leave PB alone and leave Jim alone. Damn it. Leave Jim alone. I have to tell you this one cute thing and then I got to go. So one day I'd been on my computer talking to y'all or whatever. And later on, I was in the kitchen, Bill was in there cooking, and he said something, and I made a joke, and I said, leave Jim alone. And he turned around, he looked at me, and he said, Jules. He didn't call me Jules. He called me my real name, but he said, Jules. He said, who the hell is Jim? I said, leave Jim alone. So I've refused to tell him who Jim is. And he asked me over and over who Jim is. Sometimes in the middle of the night, we'll be going to sleep. He'll say, listen, I'm not playing. Okay. I'm serious. I'm like, what? He'll say, please tell me who is Jim. And I'll yell, leave Jim alone. So I feel kind of bad for him because he doesn't know who Jim is, but he's trying to find out. Yeah, it's kind of become a running joke. He keeps on asking, Melissa. He asks all the time, like he tries to catch me off guard, right? So that if he asks, then I'll just tell him. But it's turned into such a good joke now that I'm on the case. Anytime he asks, I'm like, "Who leave Jim alone?" I know, Sage. They're loud over there, aren't they? Lots of hooting and hollering going on. I mean, they are doing some partying. I'll have to go over there and put my best clothes on and see if I can join in. Oh, I'm so sorry, Holly Jolly. Hey, Karen. Leave Jim alone. Take the sauce. Shelly says, grab the sauce and run. Yeah, that'd be hilarious, Pamela. Every time y'all go into one of his lives, I want everybody, instead of saying, "Hey, Bill," I want everybody to say, "Leave Jim alone." Yeah, exactly, JP. No, I know that. I know. It's just sometimes it wears me out, you know? Yeah, maybe Jim's the damn whistleblower. Maybe Jim is the one who's got Shifty Shift's ear. Hush. Quit that. Leave Jim alone. Oh, I don't think I did see him. Oh, I'll look for it. No, I'm going to look for it right now. Okay, everybody. I got to go. There's a cupcake calling my name and a drunk neighbor for me to go take pictures of. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. You guys are all so nice to me. I have been very upset. This has been really tough to take. So, thank you so much. Yeah, that Crestone thing is crazy, Anna. It is. Hot pink, don't worry about it, honey. Stay away from them. Establish those healthy boundaries. Put your boundary and don't cross it. If you don't go watch Emily's bullshit, it's like she never even made it. Right? I'm not going to watch it. Don't you watch it. Okay, peeps. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being good friends. And I do feel better. And the only reason I feel better is because you guys helped me. So thank you so much. Don't forget to go see Miss Effin' Wonderful, Miss Effin' Understood, and Drama Stars. Go watch her Daddy Wonderful video. It'll make you feel good. It's a good thing. Talk to you later. Bye.